The hands. The handsome, eloquent, energetic, and fashionable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the host of Lunchbox, the ladies' man, JK.
Alright, so welcome back from the commercial break. If you just tuned in, this is Lunchbox right here on HSTV with me, JK. As I told you, I'm here to spice your afternoon. I bring you nothing but the best of entertainment happening and things in the world of Ghana and also across. So earlier I told you we're streaming live on our Facebook page, that is Lunchbox, and also HSTV. So you can share the links amongst your friends and tell them that JK, I'm seated right here, bring you nothing but the best of entertainment. So we want to wish Asantua Evergreen a happy birthday. She's actually a worker right here in HSTV, a co-host on the E-Lens show, which happens on Saturday. So my producer is trying to get Asantua for us on the line. We have a surprise call for her. So I don't know if she's online now. So that's Asantua Evergreen right here on our screen. Today is her birthday. We are wishing her a happy birthday. God bless her so much. God strengthen you, give you more grace in your field of work. Continue to glow, continue to do excellent in the world of entertainment. So that is Asantua Evergreen right here on our screens. We're celebrating her today. Today is your birthday, Asantua Evergreen. We're wishing you a happy birthday. Right, so that's Asantua Evergreen right on our screen. She's a worker right here at HSTV. We're wishing her a happy birthday from the crew, the production team on Lunchbox. We're wishing you a happy birthday. We love you so much and keep glowing, as I stated earlier. So it's still Lunchbox right here on your screens. As I told you, today is dubbed the Unsung. We're here to appreciate a great woman who has contributed so well in the world of music. Her voice still stands, it still sounds fresh. She's been trending on social media for some time now, and today I feel very humbled and really honored having her in the studios to find out more about her life, her journey, music, where she is now, what she's up to. And I know you viewers at home, you can't wait for this. The surprise, as I stated earlier, we're here to educate you, inspire you, and also encourage you to do more. I believe there's nothing late in life. You can do abundantly exceeding whatever you want to do. But before I introduce to you our guest for today, I want us to take a quick break, a musical break, let me put it that way. When we come back, we delve straight into the interview segment.
so basic. This is somebody here. Oh, wow. When mama welcome to oh, somebody here. Now mama will be a the man is so basic. This is somebody here. Oh, wow. When mama welcome to and so many could now find it. Man, remember, at a company, I'm maybe new that ultimate to touch your man. But you will go. I see me and call me a dump and my wife inside. Mama, cross over the child, tormented. Can you read it over the water to be happy? Touch your man, no matter what everywhere, say touch your man. Now, baby, I touch your man.
just tuned in, this is Lunchbox right here on your screens with me, JK. Hey, tell them that it's heated right here in the studios. I feel very humbled. I feel very heavy in my seat. And yo, I told you who we're going to have today. She is a legendary. I call her one of the strongest backing vocalists Ghana has ever had in Ghana. She's backed a lot of songs. You know, the songs we've heard, the songs we've jammed to. We've always wondered who is that lady behind that song. But today we, as a whole team right here on the HSTV and Lunchbox, we are super excited and we're really humbled to have Nana Ama, who is the legendary, you know, backing the strongest vocalist Ghana has ever had right here in the studios. And I don't know if her intro and everything is ready. I want my director to play this in honor of her.
Nana Amadazi, professionally known as Nana Ama, is a Ghanaian award-winning background vocalist, composer, and entrepreneur. She began singing at a very tender age and was mentored by Hansen Ade. She started her music profession in the year 1999 by doing some radio jingles and voiceovers before becoming a full-time backup vocalist till date. She started working with record producers like Zap Mallet, Morris Babyface, JQ, Sage Hammer, Kiwa, and all the renowned sound engineers, record producers in the country. She is currently a public relations officer of the Ghana Background Vocalist Association after being awarded for the first time by 7D's TV in 21 years for speaking and advocating for background vocalists to be recognized this year. She is known for her silky choruses and performances on songs like Okomfo Kwades, Abroad Nibeye, Lord Kenyon's Middo, which earned him 4 awards, including the prestigious Ghana Music Awards Song of the Year in 2002. Same with the hip life musical group Book Back with Club Lofo, popularly known as I'm Going to Come, also earned them the same category the same year. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome Nana Ama.
Yo, guys, I'm very humbled. You have no idea how happy I am, how hyped I am to have Nana Ama right here in the studios. Mom, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Still looking bright, you're still looking very young and fresh, let me put it that way. What has been the secret for all these years?
I sleep a lot.
Whoa. Just sleeping.
Yeah, and I think I smile a lot, so it keeps me going.
It keeps you going,
Yes.
sleeping and smiling a lot and all that. Right. So, you know, as I told you earlier, how I got in touch we were just there right here in Ghana. We saw a lady pop up on social media, you know, trying to sing, put together songs she bagged and everything. And to the whole proof of it was the voice sounded same. I'm like, yo, so she's the one behind all these beautiful tunes we've had over the years again.
Yeah.
You're welcome again on Lunchbox
Thank
today.
you, my darling.
Okay, so where have you been all these years?
I've been around. I've been around. It's unfortunate that it is now that people are seeing the voices behind all the hits, but I've been around.
You've been around, but still doing music?
Yes, active.
Active music. Okay. So
I've been a musician all these years for the past 22 years.
22 years.
Yes, so.
Okay. So was it like growing up? Was it like you were from a home of music? We have people singing.
No, I don't know. I think it's a gift from God because I grew up where you have doctors, accountants, nurses, and all that at home. But I think it's from God.
It's from God.
Yeah. So it started when I was very young. I'll give tune when you go to assembly and all that. I'll always be the first person. So that day, if I don't go to school, everybody will know that, oh, that girl is not in school today.
Sure.
So that is how it started. And I would always want to listen to music. When they are playing music, I'll sit down somewhere quietly and then I'll be listening to it. The next time you hear me singing it.
Yeah.
So that is how it started. And then at a point, I joined a group called Faithful Servants that used to have Jude Lomote and Jane and Bennis.
Jane and Bennis, okay.
Yes, you know, we all came from the same group.
Circle.
We have this a renowned drummer called Frankie C. Was also from Faithful Servants at that time. I was very young at that time. I think I was in JHS 1.
Okay.
So I joined that group, and then when I left JHS and went to SS, I left behind music. I wanted to further my education. And then along the line after SS, I met this young man, Nesbitt Hansen Ade, who I think somebody introduced me to him. Because I will always go from church to church, sing. I mean, anytime I go, if it's watch night or whatever, I would love to hold the mic and sing. You know, so it was a hobby. For you. I love singing. I know wherever my mom is, she'll be like, oh, so my daughter will always use her notebook. I'll be writing, even if the teacher is teaching, I'll be writing songs. Yes. Wow. So that is how it started, and then Hansen started grooming me, taking me to studios and all that. We go to church, from church to church to sing. And then fortunately for me, one day I was home when a family friend, a friend of my mom, called and said, he's at the late Kojo Akwai studio, and Kojo wanted to see me because he's spoken a lot about me. So I went there, and Kojo was like, are you sure this girl can do whatever we want her to do? And he said, yes, I know she can sing, so let's try her and see. So that was when they tried me on Top Radio's jingle. Okay,
what jingle was that?
Where others can see, we will see. Where others can't reach, we cover. Where others can see, we will see. Where others can't reach, we cover.
I think I've heard this, but I was very young.
Yes, you're very young. So they started playing Top Radio jingle on radio. And then along the line, I started working with Kojo Akwai. Anytime he has a couple of recordings, he would just call me to the studio. I was just doing it for fun. Because, yes, anything.
But I know that there was a jingle too you did for, was it Despite?
Yes.
What jingle?
Let me see if I can remember some of them. Anapagroya de Peace FM. The morning show with a difference. Peace FM. Kokroko Adiachi Biawai. Peace FM. I think I did one for Kwame Sefakai for his morning show. I did one for Billy Ocean. Anytime Billy has a jingle, you just call me, Nana. I want you to do a jingle for Peace FM. And I think I also did one for the late Efia Konedu. I've forgotten. But because Kwame was always playing this jingle on radio, it started like I will always have it in mind whenever they are playing it. So yes, so I've done a couple of jingles for is it Blue Star Health? I think they are family planning something.
Blue Star. What was that?
Blue Star Healthcare Network. Quality data at your doorsteps. I did that. Whoa. Yes.
So I just want to find out from you. You know, with the backing vocals, with radio jingles, let's say voiceover artists and all that, mostly we don't see their face.
Yes.
But let's say when you are in a public transport, or maybe when you are on the streets going and you hear these things, like how do you feel?
I feel so proud because I know when I'm no more.
Your voice?
Yes, because even when you're gone, your voice will still be there. We still listen to people that are no more and we enjoy their music. So sometimes I feel so proud. Sometimes I feel so sad because you sit in Toronto and they'll be playing your song back to back all the time, and you're like, oh, okay, so it's me sitting in Toronto with all these people and nobody even knows me. Yes, so it started like that, and then along the line, I did a couple of performances with Kojo Entry. And then one time I was home when Kojo Akwai, the late Kojo Akwai, called and said, Charles Amma wanted to see me.
Whoa.
Yes, so I went to his house, and then he said a friend of his wants a background vocalist in the studio, and Kojo has said so much about him, so he wants to audition me. Although Kojo has said it all, but with him, Charles, he wants to audition me. He has listened to a couple of background vocals I've done with Kojo, but then this is him. This is Charles Amoah. So he gave me a bunch of cassettes. You know, those days we were not using CDs. Okay. So he gave me a couple of cassettes to go and his music to go and listen to them. And he gave me a couple of days to rehearse.
That was the audition process.
That was,
right?
yes.
I just want to come back with this audition thing. You know, most of the times when young arts comes out, when we come up and we want opportunities and we are told, hey, you need to come for audition, we feel very proud and all that. But you already having, let's say, you made a name, your voice was heard. But during his project, he told you again that you need to audition. How was the feeling like? In a way, did you feel like, yo, I'm dead? Am I supposed to audition
for
again?
Charles to tell you that you have to be grateful.
Okay.
Because he knows it all. I don't see anything wrong if a legend like Charles Amoah should say, I want to audition you, although you think you know.
Yeah.
It is wrong. It is a plus for you as a musician.
Okay.
You know, so I felt so happy. And then I was like, okay, so I collected I took all the CDs, went home, gave myself like 3 days.
Okay.
Because it was a task I have to deliver. So because he gave me like a week, I was like, no, I have to surprise this man.
Yeah.
So I gave myself 3 days. Okay. And I went to I called him and I said, Uncle Charles, I'm done with whatever you asked me to do. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm good to go. So the following day, he asked me to come to his house. I went to his house and then we started. Then all of a sudden, this tall man came to the studio. He just sat and he was just looking at me. I mean, I was just singing. So after everything, after the auditioning, he said, Zabe, this is Nanama. Nanama, this is a mallet. My friend that I was talking to you about. Zab, this is Nanama, the lady that Kojo introduced me to. Your new background vocalist. Nanama, your new boss.
That's it.
That's it.
And
that was it.
So are we saying it all had to do with preparation?
I think preparation, no, because I loved singing. So everything that when it comes to music, I am very particular about it.
Okay.
Yes. So I think one, because I had passion for what I was doing. Okay. I wasn't looking at the future. I was just passionate about it. I was just doing it, you know. So I don't care if I have to work with 10 musicians a day and I'll be giving transportations.
Yeah, you were just all about the music.
I was all about the music.
And do you have any regrets so far?
My regrets, yes. One is because we are not being recognized. And then also because there are no measures for background vocalists in this country. Exactly. Because we don't only back, we feature sometimes. And we featuring on songs means we've contributed. And if that musician is taking royalty, I think it is right for a background vocalist to also enjoy her royalties. Because if I go to the studio, for instance, and he asks me to do a chorus for you. You don't tell me after singing the chorus, you don't ask me to do anything else. I have to do whatever harmonies I have to do. Okay. It doesn't come from you. So far as those harmonies are coming from me, it is my intellectual property. So for instance, if you're doing a song and I come to the studio and you're like, Nana, listen to this song if it is nice. And I go like, oh, you should have done this way, this way, or you should have rather changed the lyrics, and it is my intellectual property. So I need to get royalties from whatever amount you are getting from any collective system in this country or abroad. But it's unfortunate we background vocalists are not benefiting anything from nothing.
So does it? Are we trying to say that we do not have proper structures when
there are not proper structures when it comes to music in our country? Still,
there's a lot to be done.
There's a lot to be done, because not only background vocalists needs to benefit from royalties, also instrumentalists. Okay. Because if you call a guitarist and he comes to the studio, he comes to do it with his mind. I don't think there are a lot of musicians in this country who knows how to play the guitar.
No.
So you call a professional guitar, somebody like Dominic or Checheku, to come and play guitar for you. He will come and listen to the song. If it's her life, he knows, okay, if I play this chord, this is how it is going to go. So that is his intellectual property. So I think whatever royalty that artist is getting, that instrumentalist needs to enjoy. Fortunately for instrumentalists, they are being recognized. by the award schemes we have in this country. But we background vocalists, we are not being recognized and are not benefiting from any royalties in this country.
Exactly. So we're still on this background thing, and you know, backing vocalists not being recognized in the country and all that. But I want to find out from you, have you been able to, are you in touch with these great people you've worked with? Have they called you, Nanama, come, I want to offer you this, I want you to do this? Are you still in contact with them?
Fortunately, no musician has ever said, Nana, I want to do this for you.
Never?
No.
And I hope by now they've seen you back on social media, people calling your name all over the place.
Of course, they have.
And they are not saying anything to you,
Nanama. You see, they'll say, oh, Nasemitianika, I paid their off. How much was it?
How much? Exactly.
You are enjoying all those royalties on digital platforms and wherever. You're playing shows and you're benefiting from it.
Yeah.
And it's so sad, musicians that you work with, when they even have shows or live performances, they don't even call you to say, oh, I want you to perform with me. So that somebody behind will know that, oh, this is the lady. Exactly. So it is like the whole industry and musicians.
It's a whole lot. I know how it feels. So now you don't feel appreciated.
Not at all, until I started talking.
Yes.
You know, even before I started talking, 7DS TV gave me a citation by Habiba Show. And Habiba is my small girl, who is also a background vocalist. Do you understand? Then one time last year I was with Charles Amoa. And I asked him, because anytime I see him, I'm like, Brad, so what is the industry doing for background vocalists in this country? And he said, you know what, Nanama, talk. I'm sure when you start talking, people will listen.
Exactly.
So talk.
Just talk.
Just talk.
All right. So viewers, if you're watching, it's Lunchbox right here on HSTV, and I've been joined in the studios by a legendary backing vocalist who has done super amazing in the world of music, contributed to a lot of songs we're enjoying now, even in back then. And today she's here, you know, putting her voice out. As I told you earlier, I'm very humbled having her in the studios, and I want her to speak because sitting down, a young guy as myself, I don't know, I think at age 5, my dad organized a birthday party, and there was this song, I don't know if it was book back, Kakbo, Me, there was a song, is it book back? There was one of this song.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was a song that was played during my birthday. So I was in the room with my dad, and I told him, Dad, isn't it the lady I'm going to interview? She's the one behind us. Like, yeah. So, you know, it's high time we appreciate these people, and I know we have a lot of people watching. This is the media, and I know we have a lot of people watching, and someone like Nanama, who is riding in the studios with us, who has done a lot of things we are appreciating and celebrating now. I think it's high time, you know, we get back to her, give her what she deserves, give her the support she needs. That's why today we as a team on Lunchbox, we brought her here to celebrate her and also make her, you know, her voice being heard in Ghana again. But before we come back to the interview with Nanama, I want us to check some things she's done in the past, you know, some of her voices over songs. Let's watch this video.
Yo, hear me now. Originally stepping out of Kenya, Africa. Adopted into the cold woodlands of America. Trust me, them you defy every order, torn senator. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, the gunshot of hate continue to echo in every corner. How come black man become president in a money maker? Barack beware, Barack beware, Barack beware. If I am turn your name into Barack Obama. Watch me now, in a this time, judgment will come without water. For legalizing abortion in America. A fire! Fire!
Mama, mama, come up with taco, come up with talk about Barack Obama. Papa, papa, come up with taco, come up with talk about Barack Obama. Barack, Barack, Barack Obama. Barack, Barack, Barack Obama.
Yo, hear me now? 9/11 was the beginning of Satan end time. Baptizing black Americans in a piece of Jerusalem, making sure no black man in America would see his crime. In this time, a black American president a great sign. Too long, them disrespect blacks and Africans combine. When black people, flesh and blood, the Ku Klux Klan love to dine. Watch out Barack Obama and intensify your power turbine, or else, President Obama, your dark days will never sublime.
Mama, mama, come up with taco, come up with talk about Barack Obama. Papa, papa, come up with taco, come up with talk about Barack Obama. Barack, Barack, Barack Obama. Barack, Barack, Barack Obama.
Precious sheep grazing in their territory.
My touch na man would the mekwada masi. I dream bonity berry maybe ni more santasi. Wafa tupa yese ube wa ube se wiasi onyankopo boni wiase. Sna wontiase. Sa uma honso onyame bebe wase. Onimpa boni e for me ba tijina ye ha. Mi wo sika no me ni wa na na edie. Wo se me bose wunya bia wo ni mi ne bedie. Wunya bi na me ba ya wo se hipik. Ati wo bottom me bu free pa ma panyi bi ka se minye kom. Ati ba ma dream pent me da mani kum. Wo so kania boni to me sonso a ebedum. Ati boni be kwati mu a Tom Sonny, me who say Yazini baby dream osum ha, emu osum ha. Morris Flutes. A punchy break, peke Tonia, Nabutre, Nadia Ukikana Mahun say, a fake, Unim Sudarian Susu, Bedari Lake, Unanabiwa Pana, give and take. Hey, what about Unim say a mistake, or so for 2 hours, you walk cancer phone, a humo protein at the great Alitico Bonsa home, or who say, wow.
So, as we're seeing on our screens, these are some results of her input into some music we've had enjoying and celebrating now, even back then. So you've heard from Barack Obama, Sonia Chiba, I know of Abriwana Na, a lot of musicians. She's back, and we've heard her voice. So right here in the studios, I've been joined by the legendary, the one and only, the strongest backing vocalist Ghana has ever had right here in Ghana. She is in the studios with me, and the person of Nanama. Once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just want to find out from you, was it any point, did you get to any point whereby you were like, yo, I want my face on your music instead of you going in for the Vixen?
No, because I remember one time I woke up one morning and I was passing by our area, and then I saw this woman. This woman called me and she was like, Pacho, ejuma benaye. I'm so metonyum. Hey, madam. Kabema me ba apai me TV. I was like, Ade. And Ramada, I think I did a live performance with someone and they showed it on TV. Mama, ma'am, lady na debi opetre mo hanon no what TV no so no. I'm so wait there can from how team So because I was also doing live performances on stage, I wasn't so much interested in doing video clips. Yes, yes. Okay.
But you've had offers where they were like, Nana, I want you.
Oh yes, a lot of them. A lot of them. I think there was this guy, Red Fire.
Okay.
He had to force me to like, Nana, this one day because he featured me on the song, and he was like, I need not to go for anybody, but you have to do it yourself.
Exactly.
So they have to beg me, call Black Rasta, talk to your girl. I want her in the video.
Okay.
Then I did it for him. Aside from that,
not really religious. But before I want us to, we'll be moving into another session of interview. But I want you to do this song for me. Then I pick it up from there. Is it? Oh, Terry
Bonchaka.
Terry Bonchaka. When we are done, then we talk about.
Oh, day Mensasanta. Oh, day Enyamiho. Oh, day Ensasanta. Oh, day Enyamiho. Oh, do wunkuname de me damao.
Okay.
People don't really understand hear the words well. So it's Ode and Sasanta, Ode and Yamiho, Ode and Sasanta, Ode and Yamiho, Odo Wunkunamite Medamao.
Okay, Odo Wunkunamite Medamao. Okay, okay, right, sure. So now, back, who was Terry Bonchaka to you?
Terry was like a brother. One time, I was then living in Dansoman, Village Gate, and this family friend of mine has a son called Kwesi. So I was home when Kwesi brought Terry home. I was even talking to him last night, and he was like, do you remember how you met Terry? You know, and he came to my house, and Terry was a friend to my kid brother. Terry was a Ghana. So, and he loved music. He will always listen to Shaggy's songs and all that. And my kid brother will translate some of his words from Ghana to Chi. So Nanaya was teaching him how to speak Chi because he was a Ghana. And when he got to know me that I do music, he will always come to my house. Auntie Amma, I want to sing. I want to sing. I'm like, Terry, you go to school. Just leave me alone. Your father said go to school, go to school. I remember one time I went to his house and his late father was like, you don't want my son to go to school, eh? I was like, oh wow. It's not me. Terry, if you don't sack him, he will not go. Even if you sack him, he will still sit. And my late mom will be like, Nanama, take this boy to the studio. Do whatever he wants you. Do it for him. So one day I was home and he came to my house. I said, okay, today I'm going to the studio. Will you go with me? He said, yes, I'll go because I want to. You're asking me. I want to sing. So my late mom was, Nana, me pacho. In your friend Kozab, why? Nagakachazab, the Unia Kakabanyan. Now, onja will life from mount. Because Terry will not. If he comes to my house and I don't tell him anything, either my mom will cook and he'll eat, or I'll give him money. Then he will go. Just to convince him that go to school and all that. But he was always on my neck. So my late mom would be like, okay, go with him and let him do whatever he wants to do. Because this boy, he will not go. He will not listen to you.
I know, right? But I with the reason why I asked Terry is, you've also bagged a song of his. And how do you feel now at a tender age of his? He wanted to go into music and you were the support system at that time. You actually introduced him to.
Exactly.
So how did you feel when you had Terry all over the place? Like,
Terry, you know, because we're all living in the same area, at a point I moved to Achimota. And I was happy, one, because when I took him to Zab, I said, Zabe, this is my kid brother. He wants to sing.
Let's use him.
Use him. So fortunately for me, that time, Randy Nunu was recording his album. So Randy was like, if Terry is really your brother, I would want to feature him on one of my songs. So I'll feature Terry because of you. Nanabati, the Kwadede song you did, you played. Nanabati featured Terry because of me. So any artist who came to Zab's studio and wanted to work with Terry, they'll be like, oh, Zabe, call Nanama's brother, let him come and do something for me. and it was good to go. So then he joined a talent hunt called Media with Kids that time. And then we did a song for him, myself, Zab, and him. Then he won. I think he won. He was the first, and then Kwade was the second.
Wow.
Yes. So he won, and then, you know, they have packages when you win. So Zab became his record producer. You know. So Zab started recording him. That was how come he met Aisoba, he met his manager Reagan, and all. They started working. I was so happy for my brother.
Very happy for
I
him.
was so happy because he was so humble, very respectful, and I was happy. At least I helped him achieve whatever. Because I remember one time I went to his house and he was listening to Shaggy's music because he was a fan of Shaggy, and I said, "Nee, Charlie, this music thing. One day you for stop and go to school, or else Papi." He said, "Auntie Amma, I'll go to school, but let me do music small." He loved music, you know. So I was happy for him, but the unfortunate happened, you know. I think that day, the day before he passed on, I was in the studio with him.
Oh.
Yes, all having fun. He was excited and all that. Then anytime I go home, I switch my phones off because I was always tired when I come home from the studio. So I was. The following morning, my kid brother came to knock my door, and he said, he knocked, and then I opened. He said, "You're asleep. Terry is dead." I said, "Terry, who?" He said, Nia Jete is dead though. I just heard it on radio. Then I was looking for my phone on the floor. I picked my phone, and I switched it on. First person who called was Billy Ocean. He started insulting me. He said, "Nanama, why do you have to switch your phone off when you're asleep?" I said, "Billy, I was tired." "Okay, your brother is dead."
Unfortunate happened.
The unfortunate happened.
Oh, may he so rest in peace. Exactly, because you've contributed to his life, and I wanted to ask, you know, because he's been in the scene, I've heard your name behind and all that. But back to you, let's really wrap the whole thing up. What triggered you to put this video out? The compile or the video to compile?
I think I went to Peace FM.
Okay.
The video that was circulating. I went to Peace FM, and you know, Peace is my house. Okay. Everybody I know, Kwesi Abuaji, I know Abeku Santana and all that. I know most of them. Okay. So when I got there, I'm sure they were like, "Oh, so this is Nanama." Okay. And they will not let her go. So that was how come. I didn't even know the video will go viral. I had no idea.
No, that tells how powerful your voice is. Because as soon as someone hears it, like, this is the lady. So naturally it was supposed to happen.
I had no idea. Yeah. I had no idea.
So how was the feeling when you saw people like jumping to your video, seeing
Trust me, after the video started circulating, I've hold on a lot of interviews because that day, that Tuesday, my mom was on oxygen, and then mom passed on just this Friday. Oh. That's why I'm in black.
Okay.
So I have to hold on a lot of interviews because I'm in mourning, but I have to handle your interview because
and I'm really humbled you coming. I'm really humbled.
I've held on a lot of interviews. Like let me mourn my mom, but
I really appreciate you having me in the studios and all that. But now let's talk about some. I know you've worked with artists from Togo, from South Africa. I know of
Yvonne Chaka
Chaka.
Yaya Lele from Togo.
Yes, how did those get?
I met this lady called Ambassador Julie Endi, who is a cultural ambassador to Liberia through Goodies Music. Okay. So we started working together, and Julie will always give me projects from Liberia, especially from the government. Okay. So I did a theme song for them on a colloquium project that we're doing for women empowerment in Liberia. So I didn't even know that program called Wayno and Yvonne Chaka and all these African artists would be there. So I got to Liberia and it was a surprise. So Julie was like, "You have to be on stage with that artist." And it started. Yes, and then I also got the privilege with the same person made me work with Flavor Oma from Nigeria, Oma Omi from Nigeria, Samsung, who is a gospel musician from Abuja, and then Chinebere from Lagos. Wow. Yes. Wow. I did a stage performance with this lady. Darling, go home. Your husband is she's late. He is in she was part of the colloquium musicians. Yes. So
exactly.
Yeah.
That's super amazing.
Yes.
I just want to mention some things you've done here, right? I saw the Peace FM jingle for Kwame Sefakai, K. Billy Oceans, Ifya Kunedu, Top Radio jingle 1999. Where others can see, we can see. We have Jesse Jones, Adapecha.
Yes.
I have Noble Nketia, Jelly Album, Mr. Solomon, on what? Onto Namda.
Yeah.
We have the likes of what's the name? Abrewana Na, Fifi Sela. Yo, the list goes on and on and on and on. Terrible Mchaka is here. Sonia Chiba. We have Yao Sapong, Apia Fojo, Preacher Man. You're a heroine. You need to be celebrated and all that. But we wrapping the whole thing up. As I told you, we are live on TV today. What do you want to be changed in the world of music now?
My goal is one. I'm standing in for background vocalists in this country, for the industry to recognize background vocalists, and then also whatever stakeholders that are collecting royalties for musicians. I think it is about time we become part of it. If you're a background vocalist and you're watching me, if a musician calls you and you have to work with him or her, please sign a split sheet. Don't just take the transportation. Sign. If he doesn't want to sign a split sheet, charge him, or else you regret it.
You will regret
it. Because you end up hearing your song on an international platform and you'll be getting nothing. So please, if you're a background vocalist watching me, please sign a split sheet. It's very, very important. Or else, charge no.
I want us to do this song. Yesu doya. From, was it Noble?
Noble Nketia.
Yeah, I want us to.
Yes, yeah, a day, a dime, we do, a diamond, I say. Yes, yeah, a day, a dime, we do. A diamond.
Oh, that's dope. So Spendy Love, I know you're watching me. You're super excited seeing me on your screens with the legendary here. So I'm giving you a shout out, Spendy Love. You're watching. Thanks very much for supporting Lunchbox each and every time. So I'm still in the studios with Nanama. As I told you, she is a legendary backing vocalist. We've heard her voice on several songs from Legend. We are celebrating, and now we are still celebrating those songs. So I'm right here in the studios with her. I feel really honored. You know, she made mention she lost her mom, but she had to, you know, honor our invitation, and as a team right here, we are very humbled having her on board. So I know you have your new single, let me put it that way, out now. So now you're back to music.
Full time. I'm not stopping being a background vocalist because it's a job. The problem we have in this country is because we are not being recognized. You find a lot of background vocalists being frontliners. Somebody like Yaya, Lamisi, Abiana, a lot of them, Celestine Donko, a lot of them, a lot of them, because of the recognition. I think if measures were put in place, these people will not even bother themselves. I mean, why do I have to bother myself? If I'm getting, for 22 years, if I'm getting royalties, well, even if it's 1% each song, oh my dear,
you're good to go.
I'll be a billionaire if I'm in somebody's world. You understand what I'm saying? So at a point, I think my fans were tired. Some of the musicians were fed up with me. I remember Neil Ante will always see me and insult me. You in Kaberi don't go because you don't want to do music. You don't want to do your own thing. You still want to back. It's not like I still want to back, but I see myself as the person who can speak for background vocalists in this country. If I decided to do music earlier, who would have spoken for background vocalism?
Exactly.
So it is time. You don't need to rush. When the time is up, it is up. So yes, I'll be releasing my EP very soon. But I'm still the background vocalist. Everybody. Yes.
So what are you looking up to working with? Let's talk about the current generation.
I always say Kim Promise.
Kim Promise. And has any of them got in touch with you?
I'm in talks with Kofi Kinata that I'll be doing a couple of songs with. And then Kwade. People should watch out for me.
And your very own paddy, Lord Kenya, you always.
Oh, you know, Kenya is an evangelist now. So maybe maybe we'll do gospel.
Gospel.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
So I just want you to look into the camera. Your final words. What would be your advice for the youth, the background singers, and all that?
My final words. We should respect, first and foremost, anything that you do. Let's put God first because it's important, and then also let's be humble.
Let's be humble.
We shouldn't be so much excited about certain words that people tell us that, oh, you can sing. Yes, you can sing, but then don't be so excited about it. Just keep the pace going and be humble and respect whoever you meet, either young or old. It's very, very important. And then also, as I said earlier on, listen, if you're a background vocalist, massa, sign split sheet. Sign the split sheet with the artist. Sign a paper. It's very important.
That's very important. You know, we are super humbled having you again in the studios, and we have a little surprise for you. You know, because we need to appreciate you today. Well, we are very, very humbled. Myself, I feel very excited having you. So if I have the hamper here, it should be brought right here in the studios. Yeah.
Oh, and then made your love. Hey, my meal.
So right here from Lunchbox, the team, this is what we want to offer you. We are appreciating the little we have. And right here, we are ready to support whatever you're doing. If you have any music, just contact us. We'll just put it out there for people to listen to you. Because you've done amazing. That's my accolades I've been using. You've done so well backing the songs. The voice is still the same, you know. But what has been your favorite song you've ever backed? You were like, yo, this song was like, my voice was really dead.
I think the one I did with Rocky Dawoni. Wake up the town so we can shake it again. Wake up the town so we can shake it again. Wake the town so we can shake it again. Wake the town so we can shake it again. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it now, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Wow.
Go listen to it on, I think it's on FIFA 208.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it's on all digital platforms. It's called Wake Up the Town by Rocky Dawoni. Didn't really have a lot of airplay in this country, but I think outside Ghana it got it. That is why it's on FIFA 208. Yeah.
All right, but you know, I just want to let my viewers know something. You know, we had the song with you backing and everything, but guys, you know, she's the same person who sang soprano, sang alto,
I sing
and everything.
parts.
But when you listen, you might think someone was, because I know you have to sing soprano. When you're done, you sing alto and all that. You've done very well.
Thank you.
Thanks very much again for having you.
Thank you so much.
And we know when we call you again, you're going to come.
Of course.
Right here. We need a live performance, and we'll be arranging that.
No problem. No problem at all.
God bless you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Safe journey. I know you're traveling
tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. So now from our team from our team to wish our condolence going out to you. God strengthen you in this time. And when everything is done, I know we are going to blow up again, and you know backing vocals are going to be recognized again in Ghana. All right. So viewers, this has been an exclusive interview with our very own legendary backing vocal Nana Ama. She's contributed so much in the world of music. You know, creativity come into play and all that, and we are humbled, you know, coming your way with this interview. And I know you viewers at home, people watching, spending love. Hey, I've heard she's created a fan page and all that. God bless you so much for supporting. I love you so much for everything you're doing. And not forgetting Zenex exclusive. Thank you for my shirt today, to my production team and everyone who is supporting. Thank you so much. Lunchbox is coming your way again on Friday exactly at 1 p.m. Lunchbox is coming your way on Friday at 1 p.m. and I know you don't want to miss out on this. So we are going to put, you know, flyers out on our social media platform for you to know the people who are coming on board again on Friday. I don't know if there's something you want to wrap up.
Social media handles.
Exactly,
yes,
sure.
Facebook page is Nanama Official. Please, Facebook is packed. Follow me on my page. Don't send friend requests. And then also on Twitter and Instagram is Adazwa_. And then my YouTube channel is Nanama Official. Konongo Kaya is on all digital platforms. Yes, so go out there stream, listen.
All right, sure. So Ghanaians, you've heard it from our very own Anama. She's saying we should follow her on all her social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. She has her songs on all digital platforms. So let's go in there, support her, revive backing vocalist again right here in Ghana. So JK, it's now time for me to sign out. But before I do that, I would like her to, do another little something so that we sign off on the show. So see you same time on Friday, exactly at 1 p.m. Bring you nothing but the best of entertainment. So JK, I'm out of here. I want us to sign out.
So we'll do Kwade.
Okay.
Odaya che mi dofwe na mete wote. Odaya che mi dofwe na mete wote. E odoye we die te mete. Oh, fama mio na ya mi dosa na mi pyo ode. Ashidi abnai. Odaya che mi dofwe na mete wote. Odaya cho mi dofwe na mete wote. E odoye we die te mete. Oh, fama mio na ya mi dosa na mi pyo ode.
Wow. So viewers, JK, I'm out of here.
Dream